Hello everyone, my name is Roshita Konsam. I'm a housekeeping trainer at Classic Hospitality Training Institute. Today I'll be teaching you on the topic fire. Fire is the most common hazardous thing that happens in a hotel. So we'll be discussing about the causes, types of fire, types of extinguisher, and what you're supposed to do when you have to evacuate. So let's go with causes first. Okay, what are the causes of fire? First will be electricity. This is the common thing that we use all over the hotel. So first is electricity, next will be the chemical agents, then we have unattended cooking, combustible oils, etc. These are some of the examples of causes. So after this, let's go to the type of fire. We'll be discussing about three types of fire here. First will be type A, second will be type B, and the third will be type C. So we'll discuss what are the fuel required for type A. That will be paper, then fabric, plastic, etc. Then B. B will be of combustible oils. Some paints, and solvents. Type C will be of electrical equipments like computer, appliances, wires. So these are the types of fire. That is type A, which is of paper, fabric, plastic, etc. Type B, which is caused by combustible oils, paints and solvents. Type C, which is caused by computers, appliances and wires. So next, let's go to the types of extinguisher which will help you to extinguish these different types of fire. We have stain, then we have water, we have foam, We also have carbon dioxide, CO2. Then we have dry chemical powder. We also have blanket. Which is commonly used in the kitchen, and we have eggs. These are the types of extinguisher, that is same, water, foam, carbon dioxide, dry chemical powder, blankets and eggs. So let's see where are these extinguishers we are going to use in the types of fire. For type A fire, we can use water, then we can use foam, and dry chemical powder. For type B fire, we can use foam, carbon dioxide and dry chemical powder. DCP is dry chemical powder. And for the third type of fire, we can use carbon dioxide and dry chemical powder. So for different types of fire, we can use certain extinguishers only. So kindly note, for type A, we can use water, foam and dry chemical powder. For type B, we can use foam, carbon dioxide and dry chemical powder. For type C fire, we can use carbon dioxide and dry chemical powder. So now let's discuss about how you're supposed to use the fire extinguisher. What are the steps that you're supposed to do when you use a fire extinguisher? So let's say we can follow this step, that is pass. P stands for pull the trigger. So pull the pin. After pulling the pin out, we have to aim the fire extinguisher at the base of the fire. That is aim. S stands for squeeze. We have to squeeze the handle. And last, we have to swipe it side by side. Sweep it. So these are the steps that you are supposed to follow while using an extinguisher. So first, P stands for pull the pin out. A stands for aim at the base of the fire. S stands for squeeze the trigger handle. Then A stands for sweep from side to side. Now, let's discuss about what are the steps that you are to follow when you evacuate or help the guest or the customer to evacuate the hotel. There, we have to follow this stage, that is rescue. Sorry, this is wrong. That is race, not rescue. Sorry for the mistake. That is race. Okay, here. First, R stands for rescue. What you're supposed to do in the rescue? In the rescue, when there is a fire in a certain area, those people or the guests which is in the affected area, you have to rescue those people first. In that, you have to take care of yourself as well. So, rescue. Okay, after rescuing, what we have to do next is alert. In this alert, we have to inform our supervisor as well as the ERT team. ERT means Emergency Response Team, which is a group of staff which are responsible to take care when there is an emergency in the hotel. So, alert the supervisor as well as the ERT team. Next, C is confine. In this confine, you have to try that the fire doesn't spread. Fire or the smoke doesn't spread around. For this, you have to close the windows or the doors, and we have to use towels, wet towels, so that the smoke doesn't come out of the area. Next is E. E means okay. E is extinguish as well as evacuate. Extinguish means if it is possible and if you know how to extinguish the fire, you can extinguish it. If you can't, please stay away from the area and wait for the person who can do it. And another one is evacuate. You have to help the customers as well as the guests to evacuate the hotel when there is an announcement from the ERT team. So, as a housekeeper, what are you supposed to do in this rest? That is rescue, that you already know that you have to help the people around the area to rescue, to move the people away from that area. Alert. You have to alert the other departments as well as the ERT team. Confine. If you can confine the fire or the smoke in the certain area. Next is extinguish as well as evacuate. When, as a housekeeper, when you evacuate, you will be keeping your equipments as well as your trolley in a proper area. You can't leave the area, your items on the way, because it will delay the evacuation. So you have to keep your trolley as well as your equipments on the side of the corridor or in the specific area that is given to you. So when you're evacuating, you have to go down by the stairs. You cannot use the lift as well. So those are the things that you are supposed to do when there is a fire, and what are the responsibilities that your that you have to, what are the responsibilities that you have to do when rescuing or helping in the fire evacuation. Thank you for today.